Tell you what's changed right now. In a different field, different lane right now. Now I'm in the murk, switching lanes right now. Passive income getting paid right now. Used to roll around with sinners, bulldozers and killers. Now we focused on figures. 3-course meals for dinners. 5-star suites and villas. Now the swag hit different. Cause the bag is different.
This can't come out.
Right now, I think since I come out, my thing has just been living in the moment. Not worrying about the future because I can't control it. So I'm always like, how do I feel right now? What do I want to do right now? What's my brain telling me to do? What's going to make me happy right now? And if I keep making myself happy right now, that'll be longevity. I'm gonna continuously be happy. Whereas if I say, this might not make me happy now, but will make me happy later, I'm not happy now, and I might not be happy later. Let me just make myself happy in the present constantly, and then in the future, I know every time I'm happy. That's how I feel it.
Are you guys communicating now?
Yeah, we're cool, man.
That's cool. Are you actually in a good place?
Yeah, we're
friends?
cool. We're proper cool. Yeah, we're proper cool.
Okay, cool.
We ain't beefing.
Yeah, that's a vibe. Now, obviously, off camera, me and you had a conversation in regards to your role, which is, the beautiful thing is, you came out of prison to a job.
Yeah. A
really, really good job. Well, I don't know if is it a really good job?
It's a job that I've always wanted. So to me, yeah, I'm really happy with
it. Is the job everything you wanted it to be? First and foremost, explain what the job is and when you started the job, innit? And then I'll get to whether or not.
I work for 5K Records, which is under Sony, as an A&R. It's like a talent scout. So going out looking for talent, but then at the same time, we've got talent in-house that I need to look after. And I'm basically in charge of the music, making sure they're with the right producers, what song to release next, what kind of sound they're going for, those sort of things. I'm in charge of the music. So bringing in music and the artists we have already in charge of their music.
Now, if you're doing a great job, what does that look like?
You're bringing in talent and the talent...
And who decides if that is talent?
Well, you can bring it in. So you can say, I found this person, this, that, and this, and then the team will give their opinion as well, because at the end of the day, music's all opinions. Then if everyone agrees, then you go ahead. But often, it's like there's reservations. There might be people like, I'm not really feeling it. Because it's money, innit, at the end of the day. And the way music, like, people are getting signed these days, the amounts of money that's going about, like...
Too much.
Like, yeah, labels are thinking, boy...
You can't risk it.
It's crazy. Like, the amount of money artists can get for one song. Like, when I first started in March, there was a particular song that I saw and I was like, yo, this has potential. And the song ended up going for £1.6 million.
How big is this? Oh, yeah? What? How does that go?
You know how...
Oh, shit! If a song deserves that amount, it might be that one, to be fair.
If you look at the numbers... Single, 2 singles EP.
Okay, yeah. They collected them correctly. What was
I going to say? If you look at the numbers, it's a big loss. Big loss. Like, they're in the red on that song. So to us, that's a big song and whatnot. But in the business model, when they're doing red or green, it's severely red.
That's interesting. But did they sign the song when it was a red?
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess that's why it will be in a loss, isn't it? Because it's like the song's already doing...
Not necessarily. The reason why is because the song, now it has label backing and marketing. It should grow more.
Exactly.
It should grow more because they're now pumping more money into it.
Yeah, but what does that look like? Give me a song that's worth 1.6 then.
There's no song that's worth...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
the song alone wasn't bought for 1.6.
Yeah,
that's
true.
why I asked the question. So it was that song plus probably another 2 songs and the EP. So they probably collected him for a good 9 songs in total.
Oh, I feel you.
Yeah, I'm saying. So when you break it down now, it's technically like 100 bags.
Oh, it's like getting that, you know, that nigga that sounds like 50 Cent.
The Strands.
Him. So it's like getting him for one of his songs and then getting him for the whole other run that he did afterwards, isn't it?
So like, for example, let me give you a prime example.
So who collected 1.6? Him?
Yeah, of course.
Him
and his team. Yeah.
and his team.
1.6. Wow.
Yeah.
Yo, these guys are rich then.
But
Yeah.
like that
I've heard of that. Yeah.
that went for 230k.
230k.
No option. Just
for
the
a
song.
freestyle, essentially.
Just the song. Yeah.
Well, you see, Angelo Smad, but
That niggas.
Yeah.
yeah, Angelo Smad, because this is what I was saying the other day. I've never actually said this thing anyway. But man, like,
Ladies and gentlemen, this part of the conversation is too spicy to come out.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
what in terms of, have you got like a budget in order that you guys are allowed to work with?
So not necessarily, but you need to get approval from the head of Sony before you do anything in it. But if something don't make sense, he's not gonna okay it, innit?
Oh, okay.
He's gonna say
So
no.
in your current role now, so what is the sort of things that you're looking for in the artist in order?
Me, I would personally say I specialize with Afrobeats. I say that's where I have the best understanding. But I've got like a drill song that I'm working on at the moment to release soon.
I've got an artist for you.
R&B, send it over.
Ladies and gentlemen, this part of the conversation is too spicy to come out.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but that's what helps when you know someone already. He could just come and be like, listen, to be honest, they're actually only offering him 40,000 in it for this over here, isn't it? And then I could just be like, yo, they're only offering you. Actually, there's 40k. Take or leave it, really, truly.
Do you know now you're A&R properly? You work for him. Do you know the actual systems of the singles? Yeah, like when you know, like when they know that, for example, a single can go top 10, how much they're ready to pay.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
do you know
What do you mean? Explain that.
Okay, cool. So I'm not going to say the figures because I don't want X number. But like, let's just say, for example, if a label believes that, okay, you're the artist, Adam, and we believe that this is going to go top 10. We're ready to pay a certain amount. There's normally a cap, especially if you're not a big artist. So that cap could be 120, between 100 and 150k. So that's what they know that single's going to top 10 because they've got data. They can see everything already.
What, a single?
Yes, a single.
Yeah, but even I can do that. Because you know, certain times when you look on the chart, certain times, like this is me not even being in the system. If you look on the chart, you look at albums, single sales, isn't it? Certain times the number one single, when they break it down to units, because obviously I don't know how much the stream is, but actual units, certain times the ones that are number one, it's as in you could be top 10 with 12,000 units sold, isn't it? So in theory, if you was to actively buy 120,000, actually physically buy 120,000, what was it? Not 12,000 singles with your actual real capital, then you've got the ability to actually just go top 10 then.
You see what you just said, yeah? People don't think like this, bro. And this is exactly why I'm saying it. So now, the label can now see that, okay, cool. For us to own this single, because once they buy it off you, it's not yours no more. You get? So once I'm buying the single off you, I'm going to give you between 100 and 150k, because I know, you don't know, I know it's going top 10. So if you pay a song that's going top 10 in the country, how much do you think they're making off that single?
I don't even know how it works. I don't even get.
So
let's just say 10% they give you, basically. They basically give you 10% of what they feel they can make.
10, yeah.
So 1 point something is what they believe they can see, even if it's just for the 1 week, because it's going number one.
Yeah, I don't get the wow. As in, why would somebody do that though? I mean, like, why would?
Because it's business. Why would someone sell the single?
No, I'm talking about like say labels, isn't it? Like
It's business. Now they own it. They now know they own it for a minimum of 20 to 25 years.
25 years, yeah.
25 years. It can recirculate in the next. It can come back in 7 years.
But you see, their relationship, like say with all of these, like say DSPs and all of that stuff, isn't the labels' relationship with them? Like, say if I was to actually use 20,000 to buy one single in it, bare times my 20,000, would they just block it because they can see it's probably coming from the same?
No, but you wouldn't use your money. So how?
No, but I'm saying if I use my actual money, I went on iTunes, literally buy.
Can you do that?
But if you
can only buy it 3 times, I think. Or something like that.
Is that what they call streaming farms when they get bare phones?
Yeah. What you can do now is get people to pay for it.
Yeah.
So you can get like 100 of your friends or 2, even everybody in your phone book. I'm gonna all send you 99p to buy my single.
Yeah.
Once you buy a screenshot, sent to you, but it all goes to you, bro. You will just see that by the end of the week, you're independently in the charts, but it's your own money. Like,
and I guess labels will call it.
Exactly.
You can, yeah, if you can finesse
to be honest, this won't come out. This can't come out. So you know.
Ladies and gentlemen, this part of the conversation is too spicy to come out.
But we need
And when it goes number one, I guess what happens is you're in the conversation for extra deals
Exactly.
and stuff, isn't it?
money, bro. You're not one in the country.
Your value.
You're not one in the United Kingdom. That's included in Ireland, Scotland. Like,
Your values.
Because part of me's thinking, because obviously, because it's artificial, as in, like, it's not real.
Israel, it's running more money.
Yeah, but I'm saying because it's not
you
people.
got this whole music thing is optics,
Perception
it's
as well,
all
yeah.
fugazi, everything. Everyone can make something look like what it's not. That's the whole point. That's how artists can finesse labels and get a mad deal because they've got one song that's on 100 million, but your next song is on 2,000 streams. But your monthly listeners look a certain way, so it's like it's appealing. You've bought followers, you've done this and that. Like
you've got leverage because, for example, Ayo knows feels. Ayo, get me in the studio with Phil's, please.
Yeah.
Phil says, okay, yeah, cool. This song doesn't ever come out, but I can go to a label
That's
meeting.
this definitely cannot come out, but that's what.
Ladies and gentlemen, this part of the conversation is too spicy to come out.
It's crazy. Even if you're just Drake's friend, they'll be like, oh, and you want to learn to music.
Yeah.
Their brain is, he might be able to get Drake on the track.
Man are getting signed because their best friends are musicians.
Yeah.
I know that story as well, fact. Man are getting signed just because their best friend is a musician.
Yeah, because they're thinking that, like, it makes sense. They're clearly his boy is going to jump on this track, isn't
and
it?
that's what they want it for. So I'll sign you knowing that you're going to jump on the song.
Yeah, but
to one of Sench's boys. One of Sench's.
Oh yeah, he got offered. Yeah.
Kai Rocky.
Yeah, and then Sench went on doing a tune with him, so he was vexed.
No, he apparently said he did want to do a tune, but just not on that label, innit? Yeah.
Because the label.
He's like, we'll do it ourselves, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because the label probably tried to offer him stupid peas. And then now you want to finesse my friend to still get me on it. Because I'm paying for my friend, but then you're going to still pay my friend peanuts.
Yeah, exactly.
Why am I going to get paid?
Yeah.
And I'm not going to bump my bridge and say, no, all the P has to come to me.
Yeah, exactly.
But people won't see it like that. Nah, you didn't want to bust me on the 250.
Nah, he should. I feel him though. I would say I know why he's upset. No, listen. It's one of those ones. If you actively get offered the bread, innit, like, and it's for you, your vibe is like. But he just needs to understand that he's being used, innit?
It's not for you though. It's they want.
No, but it's for him though. It's for him.
They want him.
Yeah.
They're paying you because they want him.
Yeah. Facts.
So man are saying no, we'll do it, but just not on that label.
Not with
Okay,
you
cool.
can't hear that because you're seeing 250 for you.
Yeah, but I'm saying your mum's dying and them thing there.
But
No, I'm telling you,
you're
he's living.
smart. You say to the label, if you know that you've got someone like Sench that you could potentially do a tune with, you say to them, if you lot actually believe in me, let me first release a song with Sench independently, then you lot come in and sign me after. That way, I know whether you want me for Sench, because I've already released a tune with him, you're not getting none of that, or whether you want me for me. That's it.
Yeah, that's a good tactic, isn't it?
That's it. But some people, you see that it's life-changing money at the end of the day, that they're throwing in your face. So it's like,
facts. It's the devil. It's actually the devil. That's the, selling your soul type shit, innit?
It's life-changing money. I don't blame artists.
Especially selling your soul doesn't necessarily mean you're selling your soul to the devil. You're doing stuff that you're not actually comfortable with. Just for money. That's selling your soul, bro.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, you mentioned off camera as well that you've also gone into artist management. Tell me how that came about.
So,
is this pre-prison, by the way?
This is post.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah. So.
But you were working with this artist before prison.
So J5 is my good friend. He's been my good friend for maybe coming up to like 10 years or something like that. And we've always had music in common. And I've been able to see him like become one of the best producers in the world, I'd say. Definitely in the UK. And I've watched his journey. I've seen like me and Jay used to sleep in a church like for nights, just working. So I've seen everything, and I've always been
working as well in the church. Usher.
There was a studio underneath the church.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I said Usher, but there was a studio underneath the church. But I've seen him work. I've seen him grind. I've seen him sit there and say, "Watch, I'm going to become one of the best producers." When Huss first ever went into the studio with him, I was there. You know what I'm saying? Like all these moments, I've been there. We've always been close, but we've never actually worked together. So the label I work for, he's one of the owners of the label actually. But even when that label started, I was a teacher. I was working as a teacher. I was doing my own thing, like, and we would still speak. We still speak about music until eventually, because I didn't want to I wanted to feel like I've earned my place here. So it wasn't like, oh, you started a label, hire me straight away. So 2 years later, within us talking and stuff like that, it got to the point where it made sense. All right, cool. I've shown them so many artists. I showed them like Omale, for example. Omale was on like 5,000 followers. When I was like, you lot, go and get this guy ASAP. I think he's sick. And then he's Omale now. So it got to a point where they were like, all right, cool. This guy, he must know what he's doing to an extent. So that's when they brought me in to the label side of things. And then within the label side of things, I was working. And I think when I went prison, Jay saw that as well. And he saw the gap that was left when I wasn't at the company. So just before I came out, he was like, do you want to jump on the management team as well to manage me as well? And I was like, yeah.
How many people in the management team?
So it's me and 2K. So Huss's management team. Yeah, 2K management. So me. But 2K, the owners of 2K, Mo and Kilo, own the label as well.
On 5K.
Yes, they're on 5K as well.
So I heard 5K, I think they're 2K.
Yeah. So on all aspects, I work with the same people. So I work with Mo and Kilo on the label, and I work with them on J5. So it's 2 for the price of 1. And we're all man them. So it makes sense. It's not, you know what I'm saying? We're all cool. We can all talk to each other. There's no awkwardness. There's no pressure. There's no corporate behavior. Like they can call my phone at any time and know that.
This is a 24-hour job.
Yeah, it literally is a 24-hour job, but I'm happy with that. You know what I'm saying? It's something that I enjoy. Music doesn't sleep. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's times when I'm calling at crazy hours saying, yo, can you quickly do this, quickly do that? I remember we released People. I don't know if you've heard Libyanka. I've been drinking more alcohol. So that's our song.
And that
So,
the market that you did for that was absolutely crazy.
If I show you,
scored, it's so annoying, bro. She comes everywhere, bro. I've seen the bare different versions of the video on my feed.
You know that happened like 6 months before the song even came out.
bro.
Yeah.
It was months before the song came out that videos were coming out, bro.
We found that song. My colleague Mel found it. Big up Mel. She found it on TikTok. We were just like, oh, this song sounds good. Got the full song. We were like, it's missing like a few bits. Like, I'll play you the
like an old bridge or something.
The old version. Like, there's no like big vocal on the chorus or nothing like that. The production's different. J5 touched the production up, added bits to it. He didn't credit it, but he did it.
Why didn't he credit it?
Just sometimes you just want to. Sometimes you just want to do it to just get songs out. And you don't want to start doing contracts and all this and that. So he was like, "Listen, I'll touch up the beat for the song." And he owns the label anyway, so he stands to gain anyway.
If it's a better song,
yeah, exactly. So he touched up the beat. He called me. I think he called me at like 1 a.m. He was like, "Yo, you know this whole gang vocals that everyone's doing on songs where it's like." There's like, you can hear 10 voices. Yeah, like Ashake does it a lot, like that choir effect. So the girl that does Ashake's one, I know her, I speak to her, innit? So Jay's called me. London? No, she's from Nige.
Oh, okay.
She's amazing.
How'd you know her?
I just came across her on Instagram, started speaking to her, became really cool with her.
She got back?
She got what?
She got back, that's all I know. But has she?
She probably does. But yeah, she probably does,
He hasn't said nothing because the back is phenomenal.
I am done. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what to say to that.
Has she got back?
No comment.
Okay, no problem.
But yeah, so he's called me. He's like 1 a.m. He's like, "Yo, we need the gang vocals. I need you to call this girl and get it within like an hour. Send it back to him. Put the song together." Everyone was like, "This song is amazing." We were like, this song.
And so she sang on it as well.
Yeah, you can hear a vocal.
And did she get credited?
She would be, as far as I'm aware.
The Shake back into
the back thing. But when everyone listened to that song, we were like, this song is fucking amazing. Like, we all knew.
And even lyrically, it's a nice vibe to it. Yeah.
Then we were thinking, all right, what's going on at the time? the World Cup was going on. Teams were going out. So we were like, we can use the sound to show people upset.
The press,
Then Moses London, I don't know if you remember, his car got smashed into at some event.
Okay. I don't know that.
His car got smashed into and they were trying to rush him or something like that. So we were like, cool, put the sound. We told him to put the sound on the video of his car getting smashed, and then paid him.
How much?
Can't remember. I couldn't. Honestly, that's what no bills. Then, but then paid Shade Borough to post that.
How much you pay? How much is the Shade Borough?
Shade Borough now, I don't know if I can say this, but Shade Borough now charge. Shh. Yeah.
Boy. No, they're not even mad, but you just have to make sure whatever you're posting is really messy, bro.
Yeah.
They're mad.
If you post like save the children, like 200 likes.
No one wants to hear that. No,
they want to hear whose life can we ruin today collectively.
It's got to be something. So something like that with that Moses London, his car getting smashed into, that made sense because it was messy. And then we just put the sound there just so people could hear it subtly and be like, oh, what song is that? And then I was in jail. So we released a song, I think a week later is when I went jail. I'm opening up the newspaper in jail and I'm seeing the song number 5. I opened it next week, number 4. The charts,
UK
bro.
Charts, bro.
UK charts, the UK.
Official
bro,
top 100.
that song went to number 2 in the charts.
Wow.
I could not believe it, bro. It went to number 2 in the charts. I said, what?
Who was number 1?
Oh.
Someone you don't know, like, it'll be called Guns and Dynamite.
I can't remember
number 1, bro.
who was number 1 at the time, but Rema was number 3 or number 4.
Which one was Selena Gomez? That one.
Calm Down. Yeah.
That song that just is stubborn, that won't go away, bro. That one, it's probably still in the top 10 in the American charts, bro.
In this chart, it's top 20 here.
In the top for past years.
Top 40, I think.
That guy is gone, boy.
He's the biggest Afrobeat artist right now in terms of sales.
Numbers, yeah. He's even done a tune of Ice Spice now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy's
He just did the Ballon d'Or ceremony yesterday.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's only sold us all, yeah.
The song's on a billion streams, bro. That Calm Down.
Not to cut you off. See what you just said? It's important to listen to what artist says because he even says it. He purposely does interviews so people can understand him because he's not on this selling his soul stuff. Yeah. He's actually just being creative in his art.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? I feel like a lot of the time, 9 times out of 10 is because I've even been in those environments where like a lot of the artistic stuff that's going on ain't even from the artist directly, in it.
Yeah, it's
like,
marketing.
So it's like if you got some person that seems to be obsessed with demons and angels in that team over there that is doing set designs, isn't it? Then the artist is gonna look a certain sort of way anyway, isn't it? So unless you're so on job that you're like, no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
And now you're willing to waste 200 bags, isn't it?
But people will do any, like if you look at Thames' latest video, they're saying, oh, she's mummy water, this and that and this. But the song is about her relationship with Jesus Christ, bro.
Right.
But because of the video, she's in water. Oh, she's a witch. She's a mermaid. She's mummy water. She's a devil. This and that.
Mummy water. That's a Nigerian thing.
Are you listening to the song? Like she's gone on an interview and said that song is about my relationship with Jesus Christ. How have you managed to? They don't care.
Yeah.
Rema's come out and said these things that you see. A lot of it is me paying tribute to where I'm from, being is he Edo, I think, or Benin, one of them. It's me paying homage to that. He said Jesus is king. Forget all this nonsense that you're saying. But no one cares for all of that.
But
so
I was with a Malogo one day, innit? This is
like Mo.
Malogo, yeah.
I know.
Do you know what's crazy? I'm Malogo. When I was with Malogo, because I shot the Baddest video, you know.
Is it?
No Baddest with gigs.
Yeah.
That's even on my channel now, isn't it?
Logo.
Yeah. And basically, this guy was playing into the fact that he may have sold his soul, isn't it? Like he was doing things like wearing special rings, isn't it? I was like, yo, like, why are you...
What you do doing that is selling your soul. Playing into it is selling your soul.
Well, boy, whatever it is, isn't it? Because he was doing his thing for Afro beats at that time. Yeah. And this is why I rate NSG so much. Because I was... Because I had an Afrobeat website at the time.
What's it called?
It was called Afro Worldwide. And basically, NSG was... So, because the UK Afrobeat scene was so small during that period of time, I knew who all of the big players in it in Afrobeat. So it was like Sona was doing really well. He dropped a 3-pack, but then he went to prison, innit?
Yeah.
Or is it, what, is it AY Beats? What's his name? Ayo Beats.
Ayo Beats,
Yeah. In terms of him and Sona had a really good working relationship. NSG, they were making decent music, yeah. But I remember they performed in, Camden one time, innit? Which is why I rate them so highly now, innit? They performed in front of nobody, bruv.
So,
I was there. I'm talking about they performed in front of me and, Rhoda, Amos's cousin. Yeah, me and Rhoda. We were the only 2 people inside of the whole place. And I was there on a vibe of, let me just see what's going on in this Afrobeat scene. I was invited to come there, innit? So I'm just looking. And I'm thinking, nobody's here. These guys performed and didn't give a fuck. And I'm thinking, rah, like... So when then Yo Darling dropped, and it's funny enough because in terms of the UK Afrobeat scene at the time, the people that were bubbling, it weren't NSG at the time. They dropped Yo Darling and never looked back since, isn't it?
NSG are they're different, man. Like I've seen NSG from when it first started. So I used to manage a group, an Afrobeats group, and NSG used to dance in the videos.
What Afrobeat group?
It was called Where It Ends.
Hilarious. What do you mean? Andy, Go-Go, and what's his name? What's his name? Came to the event the other day, innit? Yeah, AY was at Sayings. He came Sayings.
We were talking about this other day, I said.
Yeah.
That's a very, you're like, very end.
Yeah. What was it?
So,
AY was at Sayings.
So I used to manage. So I used to manage them lot, and NSG used to. If you watch old videos, you see NSG in the background. Bro.
They had Dorcas in the video. For one of them. Yeah.
You had Dorcas in the video, do as I say. But that's what I'm saying. Like NSG they had a remix. They did an Afrobeats. One of their first tunes was a remix to Wine and Koch. But it was an Afrobeats version.
Yeah.
And everyone on Twitter was gunning them. Oh, you Africans, what do you think you're doing? Jumping on this Jamaican dancehall tune, this and that and this. And they just kept going. They just kept going.
100 man in one group.
Like, bro, there was like, I think at the start, there was like
9 or 10.
There was 14 at the start. There was like 14 of them.
Is it called Nigerian some Ghanaians?
Bro, NSG is nipple sucking gang, bro. That's what it stands for. Obviously, it's changed.
They changed it to Nigerian some Ghana.
Ghana. Never stop this and that.
Never stop going. Was
yeah. That was nipple sucking gang. That's what
so you had to like to suck teeth in order to be part of the batch.
That was nipple sucking gang, NSG. But them man, they work hard and they're so talented. That's why when they dropped their album just recently, I'm like, you lot deserve all your flowers. Independent as well.
And you know what's crazy? People have got them in terms of like one of the top groups in Afrobeats. Not Afrobeats, UK. Full stop period. And personally, for me, I know some people say Western, innit? But if I go by myself, the best UK group.
It's not NSG.
Who's it, in your opinion?
What, as in from the urban scene right now, that we are seeing here? Or
the urban scene. Just say overall then, innit? Because I can't.
Western, it is Western, bro. That's Western.
But I'm saying based off what? Don't do what's his name? Not Kel, but was it not not Dreadman by himself? Isn't it? Yeah, not Hailey by himself, innit?
It's based off their music, bro.
Okay, but cool. But Western alone, without Hailey solos, no Hailey solos included.
Western alone, no Hailey solos, bro.
Maybe I don't listen to that much Western.
No, as a team, as a group, they did very well, bro.
Yeah, Western.
No disrespect. The only reason why they went down was because they came out of their label, bro. So you see, when you come out of your label, now you're trying to do the independent thing. People don't understand how hard it is. The label does everything for you.
Yeah, I still have NSG, to be fair, innit? In terms of me personally, like the songs that I like.
Bro, NSG, no disrespect, haven't done what Western has done.
Yeah, but I don't care about numbers, innit? Forget numbers aside, innit? I'm talking about in terms of music that touches you and makes you want to move and stuff.
If it touches you, then
yeah, because even you yourself, you don't bang Western like that, do you?
I listen to both groups.
It's because you've been working with them, that's why.
I said the bias.
No, not even because I see me, I boxed NSG, like as in, I was talking to one girl when I was on Homies on DCAT, and she showed me NSG because she went uni with, they went Hertfordshire.
Some of them, yeah.
So I didn't know about NSG. I was like, who is this you? So now I know that obviously Mojo is now my brethren.
Oh,
like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I was like, bro, okay, so if anything, I'm being biased. I have to be biased to these men because my friend is part of the group. But in terms of overall quality of music, I feel like Western's better.
Yeah, but that depends. Like, if you like the R&B vibe more so, innit, then that will help your
I
case,
just
isn't
I
it?
just feel like they're very versatile. They can do Afrobeats. They can do.
Can they do Afrobeats?
Yeah. They can do dancehall.
I wouldn't even want them to do Afrobeats, bro.
I'm just letting you know that they can, innit?
Highly's something else, though, isn't it?
But take that guy out of that group.
Yeah.
There's no Western.
However, but what's it called? Louis a good rapper, though, isn't
Louis
it?
is a very good rapper.
Yeah.
He's a very good. Because the only person, like when Akel went, you can see that Western was still going very, very strong.
That double back album when Akel was gone.
Yeah.
was
I've never
hard.
listened to a Western album before.
No way.
Yeah.
Nah.
Double back was hard.
Double back is free act, innit?
Yeah.
He went back in 2 days ago. He got remanded.
Yeah, he got, what was it, for strapping bullets? How peak is this beef?
But bro, he's people don't really know about Akel because they just see him as Angel's little
brother, yeah.
He's really on the road.
He's on
getting shot at and having beef.
Oh, right, man. I'm thinking this nigga singing, though. You can't sing and do that, can you?
But look at Angel, bro. Man's got tats all over.
Yeah, but still.
Trey Songz, you think Trey Songz is a dickhead? He's a rude boy.
No, that guy,
Screaming, yeah.
apparently, this won't come out, but apparently, this nigga's on some rapist type shit.
I've
But
heard
what?
that.
That could be the case. I'm just reading that, but in his hood,
I don't know if in this hood is what.
in his hood, you can play with Trey Songz. Bro, that's not saying you can play with Chris Brown. These men are not dickheads, bro.
Chris
That's what
Brown's
they're dancing and
Chris
singing.
Brown's on still.
They're on.
Obviously, they'll punch you up and they've got money in it. So it's like, same way you can't even touch Drake.
No one can touch Drake.
Yeah, so same thing, but they're still like, they're not them guys at heart.
Chris Brown, no disrespect to Drake. Chris Brown and Trey Songz are more gangsters than Drake.
I can never believe that.
You can never believe
I can believe that. Of course I can believe that. I remember, I know too much about old Drake that it's like, it hasn't left me.
No, but this is what I'm trying to explain to you. Because no matter what, you're just seeing it as they're singers. Before they were singing...
No, what's his name? Who's that? Is it Jay Holiday? That guy, I believe that guy.
Is Jay Holiday on?
What? That guy's a fucking thug.
Yeah.
That nigga's a thug.
I swear.
Yeah, absolutely. And who's the other guy?
What, singer?
Yeah. So I'm one of those light-skinned singers, boy. This guy's on crud.
Who's the one that lost their eye?
Fetty what?
No, yeah. I think that's the same guy we're talking about.
Chingy.
He was not Chingy, no.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think he lost his eye.
But that guy, I know which guy you're talking about.
Yeah.
Same guy I'm chatting about. He was in prison with, what's his name? You know the guy that ate people?
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah, he was, yeah.
Swear.
He said they were in prison, as in Jeffrey Dahmer was on the vibe of, yo, sing that song again.
Yeah.
But he said he didn't know. He was like, what's this guy in for? And he's like, oh, right, shit. How Jeffrey Dahmer used to like his singing voice in prison.
Crazy.
Yeah, crazy, man. But also, what I clocked as well was, I remember early on, this is like early J Huss times, I was like, what's going on in it? I didn't get the connection between, because it seemed, there was clearly a connection between NSG and J Huss, isn't it? Early on in it. Because I'm hearing, what was it? J-O-A-T? Yeah. And also, I think there's a guy called Dennis Joked or whatever.
Dennis, yeah.
Was he in NSG as well or something?
Yeah,
the main singer.
yeah, that's the guy that
He's
does
on
all
the
the hooks. Yeah, OGD.
Oh shit! Okay, cool. Yeah, but yeah, so he makes the beats for J Huss as well back in the day.
That's not JOAT.
No, JOAT
Is a combined two people in it.
So you see that studio that I was telling you about that we used to see
Under the pastor's church,
Under
yeah?
the church, yeah. So that was it was called JOAT Studio. And
Okay.
JOAT was 3 producers. One was J5,
Mm-hmm.
one was Randy, and one was another guy called Blemish.
Okay.
So that was JOAT. So
Are they still about?
No, so that's why you've got. That's why J5 sounds like JOAT.
Oh shit!
That's where J5 learnt to tag songs.
What's J5's real name? Does it begin with J?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because I was thinking maybe he just took the J from JOAT.
No, it's on JOAT was Jack of all trades, but
Jack of all trades. Oh shit.
Wait, hold on. He was on your groomsmen, I swear.
Who?
J5.
At my trad, yeah.
I know I wasn't going like,
Yeah. Jay's my boy. Like Jay's my proper boy. Like that's not even up for question. He's always had my back. But yeah. So Dennis OGD is J5's brother.
Oh, okay.
So obviously at home he learnt to produce, but he's got his own production group called Foreplay. Foreplay. So that's where that whole relationship. So where J5's producing for Huss, he's producing for NSG at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why you probably hear,
okay.
hear the same tag on those
So what happened to the other guy that was in JOT?
The other two, they just went their separate ways.
Is it like a money issue, you reckon?
I don't think it was money. I just think maybe Jay just outgrew that situation.
Sounds like it's money because obviously the NSG guy's doing his NSG thing in it. J5's doing the J5 thing. They're like, yo, why split this pie four ways? I
think Jay just outgrew. Yeah. I think he just outgrew.
Sometimes it's not only money thing, it's who really wants it, bro. J5 might be the only person in the studio every day. These men just come in once in a while now. And Jay's done a lot of... Jay recorded Funky D. He was the engineer for... what's Funky? Is that Are You Gonna Bang?
Yeah.
He was the engineer for that song. Like, Jay's been about. Like, he's done a lot of stuff. Like, he's always...
Not overnight success, man.
No way.
Artists, producers... The people that you're hearing now, they've been doing this for years.
Yeah.
That's how I tell bare people that I know that do music on the vibe of, listen, most of the people that you think are blown overnight, like, in terms of you that have got your one mixtape, like, yo, these guys are mashed mad work before they blew, innit?
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
It looks like overnight success, innit? It's never that.
It's not at all. Jay's got production everywhere. Different songs everywhere.
Now, obviously, you're part of a management group, and obviously people say management. What's the setup here? Like, okay, J5 signs for $5 million, innit? Ayo Matthews, 20%. Is that how it works?
20% will be split
for the management group.
Yeah, for management.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Bro, that's a good vibe, innit? Because it's better than one person just getting it. If there's a team of niggas that are working for you, it seems more efficient, innit?
Yeah, it's true, technically, yeah.
And does this count for any? Do you have to get the deal in order for him?
Anything that he does as an artist or producer is commissionable, basically.
So even if it's repeatable work.
Yeah.
So for instance, you was a manager last week. Yeah. This week now he's got a show. That's
yeah.
Oh right, that's a vibe.
Yeah. Because who's to say if I wasn't your manager, would you have got that gig?
Yeah, but say if it was already in the calendar.
How can you prove it? Could have got cancelled and then they could have heard anything could have happened. You know what I'm saying?
All right, that's a vibe, man.
Yeah, but with Jay, I just want him to win because if he wins, I win at the end of the day. That's my thing with him. So like,
yo, that's gonna be your best friend easily because if that's the relationship, isn't it? In terms of you win, imagine just winning your boy work, isn't it? Yeah. This is better than anything else. Because a guy that you want to do well anyway, that you would want to do well, even if you didn't, even if he wasn't in your corner, to see him, make bread, and then you get bread as a result of that.
And then I'm doing my own work on the side as well. And then Jay's the type of person that's what I like about, don't want to do this Nigeria Ghana thing, but Ghanaian people are more like, friend, bring everyone in. Like, whereas Nigerians are like, I need to make it myself. And then when I get to a certain point, I can bring everyone in. Whereas Jay's more like, yo, this opportunity is here. Like, whilst we're here now, and whilst I'm here now, you can have this, you can like, so that's why I enjoy working. It gets tough at times.
It'd be interesting to speak to him because I want to know if he's been snaked before, innit?
100%. 100%. He's been done dirty. Obviously, it's not my place to speak on it, but yeah. But like I was saying, he's even though he's my friend, he's still hard work. You get what I'm saying? Because he's still an artist, and like I'm sure George will know, artists are crazy. Like,
he says it all the time.
They are crazy. Like there's you have to have something. Like, there's one screw that's just not tight.
Even when they record music videos, you can see there's something off with them. Because they're doing shit that I wouldn't behave like that. Obviously, the camera's on them. You have to be theatrical. But I'm like, yo.
Not even necessarily. Some people are just showing what they want to show. Like, because at the end of the day,
some of them are just seen on TV and they're behaving like that. Yeah. I remember the Truth About Hip Hop came up around those times. Remember that?
Gosh, yeah.
If you're in the church, you remember that period over there.
The Illuminati.
Oh my! I didn't listen to Jay-Z for like 12 years.
So this and that. And
fucking liars. I even did some of that shit. Yeah, I literally, one of my friends got the actual records and we went, we went the backwards. They were chatting shit.
Cap, man.
Yeah.
Bag of cap.
Yeah. What?
Cap, man.
They were lying about bare shit.
Bag of cap.
Absolutely. What was that? I was gonna what was it? Say something to you just now. What you talking about just now?
I was saying how artists are crazy. Like, just that fine line between genius and crazy. Like, Jay, sometimes he can call me and, bro, he can call me and blast me, bro. Like, and I'm like, bro,
for what?
He can call me. We can have a normal conversation. How's life? How's your daughter? How's my daughter? How's the baby? How's the missus? He can call me 3 minutes later. Why the fuck is this going on? Like, what the fuck's going on with this? And you don't want me to be doing 5 hours in the morning. You want me to be mixing songs, but you lot think I'm crazy or something like that. You don't want me to working all night, but you think I'm in the studio just sleeping, and then you want me to produce songs for these artists, and then you want me to sort out this, that, and this. How am I doing 10 things at once? I'm like, bro, we just had a nice conversation as friends. You've called me back 3 minutes later, and you have just completely demoralized me.
Right.
And it goes like that.
And what does he say about that?
It's normal. It's not even like,
so you're also a therapist as well.
Yeah, you have to, like, I understand that it's normal. It's actually a normal thing. It's not it's not because he's tapped. He's in normal mode and then he's in work mode. He gets in the studio and he's thinking about this ain't done. Why ain't this done? Oh, my management. I need to call my management. And he's the type of person that he calls you in the moment. He won't let it rest. He'll call you in the moment. You lot are telling me I need to do this and that and this, but you're not doing this. Boom. Just like this.
It doesn't matter how big they are. They're all the same. They're the same, bro. Because, bro, obviously, man, Wayne's family. When I'm seeing Wayne on set, I'm looking like, you're giving these like a headache. I'm like, bro,
no, but maybe it's one of those ones.
No, bro.
I'm saying mentally in the head, it must be the was it 30 or 20? Is it 30%?
Something like that. Yeah,
it's the 30%. It must get to them sometimes. No, because it's like, yo, no, man, this is my show, innit? Yeah. Obviously, they know they need you. They're saying, no, 30%. It has to be there in their head. Like, for instance, if they was to get £1 million, isn't it? They'll have £700 pounds. Like, wow, if I spend this whole £700, in theory, I could still have 300,000 left over. In theory.
You can't.
Yeah, you can't. But but psychologically, I'm like that.
But that's incorrect. This is what artists need to understand, and I hope you click this up. Yeah. Artists need to understand your 100% is the 80% that's come off.
What the fuck?
Okay, cool. What artists need to understand is, once you're in a contract, for example, agreement, whatever, your 100% is the 80% out of that 100.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the 20, the 30.
Yeah.
Don't worry. No. Because what you just said is how they think, and it's not right. If I spend the whole 700, in theory, you don't have that. Yeah. Because what are the people doing? They're doing work for a reason. They're doing what they need to do to get paid.
That's true.
So your 100% is that 80 or 70.
That's your 100%.
That's your 100. Focus on that. So if you know 1 million's coming in, 700 is yours.
But have you ever been on a date before?
Have I ever been on a date?
Yeah. And the date, the food was good, but the company was dead, innit, yeah?
Okay.
And then you're like, rah, man, the food was good. Now, had I not gone with that person, I could have gone twice as the guy that paid for it.
But you wouldn't have gone if that person wasn't an option to go with.
Yeah, facts, isn't it? But
you wouldn't have gone there.
But sometimes you're like, rah, man, I could have had more had they not been there, innit? That's one of those ones,
you know
isn't it?
that comes down to? That is greed.
That is 100%
That
greed
is
all the way.
Yo, are those plugs working, yeah?
Huh?
The plugs are working.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Maybe just it's too dead. Anyway, it's going to come back on there anyway. But yeah, what was I going to say? Now, cool. Now, why did you end up leaving a back chat? Oh, no, before that. Forget that. Before that, why? You know what you should do? You should go to Nigeria and just go to the slums to get the slummiest, craziest Nigerian youth that can sing, bruv. That will work. It's gonna go, because you know what? There's usually a pattern of basically. I'm not sure. Afrobeats is a weird one because the thing about Afrobeats, which is unlike any other genre, is the fact that I remember back in the day, hip hop had an expiry date. Like you can be a rapper that's too old. Afrobeats, as far as we're seeing it right now, you can do Afrobeats until you're 50, technically, isn't it? 50, 60, who knows? As long as these David O, Wizkid niggas go, that will determine how long that this can last for, innit? So, I feel like you need to go get a guy from the streets. Like, Ashake's doing, Ashake's doing the, what's it called? Not Area Boy vibe. Yeah, it's not.
He's Area Boy.
Yeah, pretty much.
But I'm saying, like, the speech of it, before was like, okay, give them a bit of English to let them know. You know what I'm saying?
Dude,
No, I'm talking about the Afrobeat scene.
Okay.
So Freeze ODG was on top because it was digestible.
Yeah, it was commercial. Yeah.
Wizkid basically gave them a bit of English slang, and I'm saying the Wizkid and the Burna Boys and the Davidos, a bit of English, and I'm saying it was kind of like Americanized and stuff. And then they were hitting you with the full-on Afro, the full-on Yoruba twang.
Yeah, the Fuji.
Yeah. And okay, cool. What was I saying again? Yeah, so I feel like
the sound. Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, Alamide's come in. Like full-on area boy vibes. You know what I'm saying? And then so he came up with the full-on area boy vibes, isn't it? And then after the area boy vibes, this guy's gone, because there was a beef between like mainland Lekki and then mainland Lagos, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that's where the broken English, isn't it? So if you go to the slums, isn't it? Get one of those slummy Nigerians, isn't it? That are talented. And it might not even be hard to find. Have you been to Nigeria yet since you've got your position of finding talent and stuff?
No. So I'm looking to go next year. Hopefully.
Yeah, you're going to find some shit down there, boy.
I would have gone this year, but obviously I've got a tag on my foot. So.
Oh my God, you're on tag?
Do you not notice?
Oh, right. I didn't even clock that.
My ankle bracelet.
When you coming off?
February.
February. Okay, cool. Oh, fucking hell, man. So wait, when do you have to be home by?
Midnight.
Oh, that's calm, though.
It was 7 o'clock at first.
Wait, can you DJ?
Till midnight.
What time does, your event request line finish?
Finish at 11.
Are you going to leave at 11 on the dot?
Yeah. I'm out. Running.
Okay, cool. Just quickly, then we're going to round this off soon. What time is it now? Yeah, cool. Probably about like, say, 10 minutes. So, cool. Why did you end up leaving Backchat? I remember one time on Backchat, I think you gave the first vulnerable moment.
Is it?
Yeah, to me. I didn't even know you them times, isn't it? Know nothing about you. On Backchat, you must have had I forgot what it was, but it seemed like a vulnerable moment.
I can't even remember.
Yeah. You were talking about girls on there, innit?
Oh, God. I don't remember.
I'll be able to go on YouTube to...
It's all gone, apparently.
Huh?
It's all gone.
All your old shit's gone. Why?
Someone deleted it.
Oh, why?
I don't know, but someone's deleted it.
Oh, right, shit.
So, yeah, that's gone.
Yeah, so why did you end up leaving?
So, when Backchat started, the initial plan was for me to do 2 seasons and that's it. Because I didn't want to do it, but
Helping a friend out.
I was asked, please help me out. Then I said, all right, cool. I'll give you 2 seasons. That's it. By the time it got to the second season, because obviously the first season it went crazy. Obviously it went viral, this and that and this. But it wasn't for me. Like I'm not that kind of person. I didn't want to be a podcaster, influencer or anything like that. So I was like, cool, Andy, I'll do 2 seasons, but after that I'm gone. So it blew up. Second season, I said, cool, I've committed to it. But after the second season, like even during the second season, like I was hardly there because they would film on Sundays and I had football on Sundays. And I'm like, I'm going football. Like, I don't care about this show like that. I'm not trying to... I was already a DJ. I'd already started DJing. So it wasn't like... It helped my profile as a DJ. It helped my profile, but I wanted to make sure I was not
a cast member first.
A cast member that DJs. I wanted to be a DJ that was a cast member. So I was like, listen, the best thing for me, the example I gave actually when I left was Cardi B. I was like, Cardi B has gone on and she's not associated with Love and Hip Hop no more. She's gone on to become her own person. So I was like, that's what I want to do because I started doing DJing before I did this show. Now the show's blown up and I want to be a Backchat DJ or YouTube DJ or influencer DJ. Like I'm actually passionate about DJing. It's something that I actually am talented at. So I don't want to become one of these influencer DJs that everyone's cussing. So I was like, listen, after the second season, I'm out. I still helped out a little bit, but eventually I was like, I cut all ties. So it wasn't a bad thing or anything like that. It was, this is what I committed to, 2 seasons. Now the show's blown up. You can get in
Anyone you want.
these people that I actually want to do this.
Like B-Money.
Yeah.
B-Money wants that
guy.
shit. Yeah.
That's my guy for life, But
We had him in, again last week, Tuesday.
Yeah, he told me. Yeah. That's my guy, man. It's crazy because we were both on the show, but we actually never met on the show. Like, we met outside the show, knowing that we've both been on the show, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's my...
Back chat alumni, basically.
Basically, that sort of thing. But that's my guy. Still chat to Esther as well. Esther.
So are those your main people?
I knew Esther before as well. So yeah.
You see when she said one time that you Essex people were doing what was it, biker life and car life in Essex. Are you part of that gang?
What did she say?
Said on one of the episodes one time. She's like how you guys that were doing basically how you guys were just driving around in cars around Essex. I think she was speaking mainly to Biscuit. But is Biscuit your boy?
We're cool. We're cool. We ain't spoken in a while, but we're cool.
Oh, okay, cool. Because I know you've got a decent relationship. Because one of the Just the Vibes, all of them niggas came out.
Oh yeah. They all came. They did a little reunion. Yeah. We're cool. But I say Esther and B-Money are the two.
That Just the Vibe was in
Sync.
Sync. Yeah. So we had a little reunion thingy where they came. So that was cool.
Now, what one for, what was it called? Where's the bottle? Have I still got it?
What, in the like still come up yet?
When's Mrs. finishing? What?
Who's Mrs.?
This nigga.
I'm single.
You fucking pieces of shit. Come on, man. You clearly know what I'm talking about. If you're a bad man, let me put that out.
I'm single.
Yeah, I'm single.
You'll say, Daddy, take it out.
Do you know what's mad at one of your events? Oh my God. It was the one in Camden, right?
Yeah.
I think it was, oh my gosh, what event was it?
What, the Halloween one?
Yes, it was the Halloween one because there was Danky after. So that was this time last year, damn.
Oh shit, it would have been the whole year,
One girl.
This guy, huh?
One girl.
Just Vibe.
Was it just, just one girl just randomly started dancing on me.
Big ass.
Yeah, I know. You know who I'm talking about. Yeah.
This girl's got
But obviously I was like, I went there, innit? Obviously mentally I'm not where she was with what she was doing, innit? So she looked back at me like,
and you're shocked.
She asked me if I'm gay or if I have a girlfriend. Yeah, she was like, what's wrong with me? Kind of.
Wow.
Then some other girls were looking at me, and as I was leaving, they were like, I remember that girl drew me out at just I was just DJing, minding my business, you know.
And she just put that ass on you, boy.
Like, yo.
Did you touch it?
No.
She didn't touch it, oh man. That's why she was like, what's going on? Usually niggas are playing around with this.
Yeah, she was like, she was like, what's wrong with you? Like, have you got a girl or something? And I was just like, yo, like, can't really do
that girl's trouble, boy. What's wrong with you? If you got a girl or something?
Yeah, I was like, I can't really do this, man.
Yeah, so what's your relationship with that bottle then?
My relationship with that? Oh.
Yeah.
I just love to drink, bro.
Oh, so I thought you owned it or something.
No, I just love it, bro.
All right, where'd you get it from?
Amazon.
All right, okay.
They sell it in that venue in Camden, though. They have it.
Wow. What's it called?
Cascabel.
Okay, cool.
Was it Duo? What's the name of that?
Duo, yeah.
Where's it from? What country?
I don't know, you know. Good question. Brazil or something like that?
Ooh.
But it's like £20 for a bottle, £25.
Okay, cool.
But that's for you lot.
Tell you what's changed right now. In a different field, different lane right now. Now I'm in the mud, switching lanes right now. Passive income getting paid right now. Used to roll around with sinners, bulldozers and killers. Now we focused on figures, 3-course meals for dinners, 5-star suites and villas. Now the swag hit different. Cause the bag is different.
This can't come out.